Alright guys, today we're going to decide, do we really need an Iron Man 4 or do we not? Now, they're going to be in two sections and they're both going to have two reasons for that. The first one's going to be why we don't really need it, and then the second one's going to be why we might need it. So, yeah, let's get started. Alright guys, starting off with the reasons why we don't need it. Number one is that the Marvel Cinematic Universe could survive without it, considering that we have films confirmed such as Thor 3, Captain America 3, Doctor Strange, and so on and so forth, could fill in for that spot, and also characters in the Marvel Universe that haven't got a film such as Black Widow and Hawkeye. My next pick is going to be, I don't really know where they would go with it, considering that we've seen pretty much all of Iron Man's well-known villains. Now, I'll get onto that whole Mandarin thing later, in the thing here, but, we've pretty much seen all of Iron Man's well-known villains, and there's not really too much to explore with Tony Stark except fixing everything from Iron Man 3, and fans would like to see that, but it wouldn't make for a very interesting movie. They just want it, like, referenced or something. And the only thing I can really see what they would do is that have Tony be really sad because he freaked out over the whole Avengers thing and him almost dying and stuff. And I can't imagine what he would be like watching his own friends almost die. But see, we've already established that, like I said, with Iron Man 3, him having flashbacks, him having, trouble sleeping and stuff. So they've already done that. So there's really nothing else to do with Tony and no real villain to have. Speaking of villain, let's move on to the reasons why we might want it. Now, the first reason being we could see the real Mandarin, because, we all know in Iron Man 3, the Mandarin wasn't the Mandarin, and it made all of our fanboy selves disappointed and such. But if you remember, I believe it was called The Tale of the King, Marvel short film, the fake Mandarin mentions that there's a real Mandarin out there. So we could see the real Mandarin finally battle Tony and it be the Iron Man 3 that we wanted and stuff like that. So that's one of the reasons why I think that that we might want it, is to finally see the Mandarin again. My next pick is gonna be just because it's Iron Man. Now, I know that sounds really lazy and stuff, but when you think about it, I don't ever get tired of Iron Man, and they could probably create a really cool story. I completely trust Marvel, and stuff, so they could really create a really cool story, maybe where Iron Man and War Machine team up. I know technically they teamed up in Iron Man 2, but I mean for like the whole, like half the movie or something like that. That'd be pretty cool to see, stuff like that. And it'd be really cool to see maybe Tony build some really cool stuff, like from the comics and stuff that might be used later. And just because it's Iron Man, I mean, it doesn't really get any better than that. But overall, guys, I don't really feel like we really need an Iron Man 4. And by the way, at the end of each month, I am going to show you guys the DVDs or Blu-rays or whatever that I picked out for that month. So obviously, today is the end of September. So my picks for Blu-rays for you guys to buy, that you should pick up, or if you forgot about a DVD release, now you'll be able to remember, or if you just didn't know in general. So here we go. Transformers Age of Extinction, Godzilla, and of course, Captain America, the Winter Soldier. So go pick these up, guys, and please subscribe over here to become a rocker today. Please comment, please like, and later, guys.